We are the WiiRSmart team from Capstone 450, Spring 2009. This is our digital whiteboard project. I'm Anne Calpoly.
I'm Bob Summers.
Allan Chen.
Rosete. Young. So our current problem right now is that smartboards in the market are really expensive. They cost over $1,000 and are bulky and are installed permanently into different classrooms or environments. And so what we wanted to do is create an inexpensive way that's portable and efficient for users to use in a classroom or lecture environments.
Basically how it works is you have your computer and you set it up to any kind of display device, for example the projector, and then using the IR camera, which is the Wii Remote, we can detect the IR LED off of the pen, and that acts as a mouse, and we'll show you what it will do later.
So this is the IR pen. Basically, it's got a small microcontroller in there that will control whether or not the LED is turned on and off. And from that, we can basically detect the IR point on the remote and then move stuff around. Like say, a couple $1,000 smartboard. Very easy to navigate through stuff. It's a lot of fun to play with Google Maps, a whole bunch of applications using this method rather than a standard computer mouse. It also works on any display, any projector. Can be made for about 50 bucks worth of stuff. And hopefully keep kids entertained in school rather than having them distracted by their iPods and cell phones and whatnot. We have something interesting to help keep their attention in class. So
I guess what Bob's demonstrating right now is handheld mode, which is pretty much explained on how he said it would work. Light is being emitted so the IR camera can detect it and communicate with the computer to update the mouse cursor. Another mode that we are currently or have worked on is called the pen mode, which is the other word was the pen mode. The handheld mode is where a teacher can actually walk around with a Wii Remote, and we have this clip on here that we clip onto the screen, in the upper right or left corner, and it defines a user space so that the teacher can walk around the classroom and use the Wii Remote as the mouse cursor as like the Wii console. You can also do PowerPoint slides by just clicking a button on the Wii Remote so it can go to next slide, just like a Power Presenter itself. What Bob is demonstrating is one of the applications that Allan will go into.
So yeah, this is a digital whiteboard application made by Mike and Ann. It basically allows you to pick different colors. You have a choice of red, blue, black, and green, and you can basically use it as you would as if it was a whiteboard. And here to demonstrate I from Calpoly. And you can also erase the entire whiteboard. And that allows you to fix mistakes and whatnot. And or add smiley faces. This demonstrates how you can use a digital whiteboard in the classroom, and for teachers who are more tech savvy, and they can have this form of whiteboard and not have to deal with chalk or dirty cleaning up the chalkboard and stuff like that.
Another application or feature that, this is an old version of it, but then on the new version we're working on currently, it has an option so that it can display very similar to graph paper, so that for math classes and such like geometry, you can define shapes and also slopes and make it easier for them to see on the board, so the teacher doesn't have to switch from like a regular whiteboard or chalkboard. It can just work mainly with the application itself. Yeah, similar to that.
we've also done a lot of work with making this as streamlined and easy to use as possible. One of the big things that we like about our software is that it automatically pairs the Wiimote with the computer. It's designed to work with a specific Bluetooth adapter so that literally all you have to do is click connect, and it connects to the Wiimote, pairs it, connects to the human interface device service, and it's ready to go to be used. Before, a lot of stuff was very difficult to get it to pair. It's kind of complicated, very tricky for users to figure out. So this makes it really simple for someone to actually use this as opposed to having to stumble through a bunch of stuff to get it to work. It's also a really cool application for use with games that were designed to use a tablet PC or some kind of device like that. For example, this is a game called Crayon Physics. It's a blast to play if you have this kind of input device. It was originally designed to be played on a tablet PC. So it's a whole lot of fun to be able to play on a really large playing surface where you can draw with your hand rather than with your mouse. Again, we didn't write this game. This is a game you can get off the internet. I think it costs $20. It's a whole lot of fun. Highly recommend it, but it's a lot more fun if you have. It's a whole lot more fun if you have an input device that allows you to draw on the screen. I just lost. So I should play rather than talk. Oh, it might work now. Yeah.
The whole point of the game is to have the ball hit the star, and you can basically draw any type of shapes that would get the ball towards the star.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see the ways that this input device will change the way we think about interacting with computers, and also bring this kind of technology in a much more affordable format to all sorts of schools and stuff like that. So. Yeah, we are the WiiRSmart Capstone team for Calpoly Computer Engineering 450, and we hope you enjoyed our little demo here. Bye. So some of the work that we've been doing to ease the process for end users is automate the process of pairing the Wiimote with the computer. Traditionally, it's very difficult. You had to have the right type of Bluetooth adapter, you had to have the right software stack to get that to work, and on top of that, it was kind of confusing as to how to pair it. So we've been really working on streamlining that. We use a very specific Bluetooth adapter that works with the default Bluetooth drivers in Windows, so there's no worry about having to install different drivers. And then we've developed this application which basically connects to it automatically. So all the user has to do is click the connect button. They're asked to push the 1 and 2 buttons on the Wiimote to put it into pairing mode, which Mike's going to do right now. And once that's done, the software automatically starts connecting the remote. You'll see here in a second the Bluetooth device will pop up, and you'll see that it's being installed right there behind the scenes. It's connecting to the human interface device. The software will intelligently wait to see until that's done and then connect through to the software itself. So at this point, you're pretty much ready to go. Jump straight into a calibration screen. We're able to calibrate it and continue using it that way. So it's very streamlined, and we're very happy with how that came out.